This video podcast is meant to be watched after watching the latest episode of the Boruto anime. This podcast also shows blurred visuals and audio from the shonen anime Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, with commentary from your hosts. Please support the official release. Hello everybody and welcome to the talknojutsu.cast. This is going to be episode 80... No, it's not. What? 36.
89.
My bad, everybody. This is episode 36 of the podcast. My name is Cole. I'm going to be your host today, and I am joined by Skylar over there.
Hello, everybody.
I know.
Sorry, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a little while. We've been off, I believe, 3 weeks now. It's been a while, yeah. Still no Jesse. He couldn't make it this week because of the whole, 3 weeks off. Could have been on last week, but we didn't do it last week because we were out of town and stuff. Again, also there was no episode last week, so we're going to be doing 2 episodes today. 2 episodes of Boruto Naruto Next Generations, episode 137, The Samurai Exchange Student, and episode 138. I don't know the name of that one. Do you know the name of that?
Hayashi's birthday.
Oh, Hayashi's birthday. That's right.
Yeah,
Hayashi's birthday. Seems like there are going to be 2 filler episodes, so we didn't really
Settle
miss that
in.
much. Settle in. I don't know. Maybe we're going to see more of Team 15. Maybe it'll be interesting. I know last time we had Team 15, it wasn't super interesting. Actually, hold on. The last time we did an episode on Team 15, I feel like was when we first started the podcast. Right?
I think so.
I think that's around when we first started the podcast was Team 15. Because after that, it jumped right into the bird stuff.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Would you look at that? Come full circle. There's one circle we went around, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been such a long time that we've seen Boruto. I don't really remember what's been going on other than the time travel stuff. That's it, right? We had the time travel conclusion and then...
Yeah, and then they got home, and then that was it.
That's
I
it.
think Naruto and Sasuke talked a little bit.
Yeah, Boruto and him talked a little bit too. I think they had ramen.
Yeah, and then didn't Sasuke say he's gonna stick around a little bit?
Yeah,
more or
that's
something?
right. That's another big thing. I forgot about that. That's really big,
Yeah.
actually. Sasuke's gonna hang out at the village a lot more than heading off, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna see some more Boruto training then because of that, and I think it's gonna be the
Yeah.
main reason why he's sticking around more.
And you want to know another thing too? That
Yeah.
this is an obvious given, but because of how close Urashiki got to Naruto, like that's to me that's the biggest reason why Sasuke's sticking around. Not to mention, like he saw how much him leaving as a kid affected everybody. I think he's like still feels like in his own head he hasn't repaid his sins.
That's my
because of
thoughts,
that.
yeah. But I think he realized that being away from the village really isn't helping a whole lot of stuff to, like, quote unquote atone for his sins, but I mean, he saw that it affected him being away, so he's like, oh crap, maybe I
Yeah.
really should be there, you know?
Yeah,
I think it kind of, it really affected him, just like what you said. It affected him in more ways than one. I'm sure
Yeah.
even ways that we won't even really notice because we don't really know that much about characters and character development stuff. I mean, we're just guys that like Boruto. We're not really...
we're not analysts.
We're not analysts. We're not writers or anything. So, but anyway, with that, let's go ahead and get into this episode 137. Skylar's got the log line again for us this week. We're just gonna typically do the same format we do when we do the double headers. We're gonna watch the first episode, and then maybe talk a little bit in between, and then immediately watch the next episode after that. And then we'll do the next time on Boruto in the next episode, and then we'll do our long shots and whatnot, and then that'll be the show. Let's go for it.
All right. Sumiere's wish comes true, and she joins the Scientific Ninja Tools team, leaving only Wasabi and Namida on Team 15. A new member, it's Subaki Kurogain, a young girl who hails from the land of iron, joins them.
Cool. All right. So I didn't think we were going to see Sumiere at all, so that's going to be kind of interesting. It's probably just like, this is what's going on at Team 15 now. All right. Let's never see them
Probably.
again until later.
Yay.
You know, it's crazy they can just leap over mountains
I
like
know.
that. I saw that. I'm like,
Like a
that
kangaroo.
doesn't look natural at all. Like, what the heck did I just witness?
Everybody's got super jump.
You know, this is the first time the intro actually had any relevance to the actual show in a while. Because it showed Arashiki being fought and stuff like that, and like young Naruto.
What's he looking at?
His buddy.
Why?
I don't know. He had a funny joke to tell him or something. This guy, I don't know. So much for her Nine Tails chakra cloak. I mean, cat cloak. Excuse me.
I don't know why she didn't move. She's just like, oh, smoke screen.
Dang, she just got punched into a tree. Oh, shoot.
Samurai girl's coming. She left because she was sick of taking care of him. Like,
that's what it was.
sucks.
He's like, dude, why'd I get paired with the worst ninjas in the entire academy? This sucks. I'm out. Peace.
These are a bunch of level 3 noobs. Thanks everyone for throwing me a party for leaving.
I have a snake for you. Thanks, Mitsuki, for the snake. I'm totally gonna keep this. Yeah, that whole episode was basically just, okay, we need to explain when Sumier leaves, and so that people know when she left the team. That's all it was. That's all it really was. Let's be honest.
Ugh, that's other one's gonna be a banger too, isn't it?
Oh man, who even knows? I bet it's better than this one. If it's anything to do with the Hyuga clan, that's gonna be kind of cool. I bet.
Okay, do you want me to read the thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Cut this out. I'm yawning. Okay. Boruto's grandfather, Hiashi.
Hiashi. I don't know how to say it.
Boruto's grandfather, Hayashi's birthday is approaching, and there's going to be a small family celebration. Boruto has chosen to select a birthday present, but he doesn't know what he will please his grandfather. So he visits the Hyuga household and sneakily gathers information. This is going to be
This could be a banger. You know, I just thought about, though, really quick, about the last episode. Boruto wasn't even the main focus.
Nope.
It's not. It's pretty rare that we get fillers that he's not the main focus, you know?
That's true. They're definitely just one-offs, though. Like,
oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, like, the last one was Team 15. That wasn't Boruto focused. I think they had 2 episodes, but that's it.
Yeah.
And then that one, the team, what was it, like 25 or something like that? The little Kakashi lookalike guy?
Yeah.
Boruto wasn't the focus there. But that's basically about it. Whenever it's about, like, another team, Boruto just shows up occasionally. Huh.
What about was he in the Mirai when they went into the cave with all the chicks? Was he in that one?
No, he did not appear that entire arc except for the very beginning, and I think the very end. So there were a couple episodes of Boruto that did not show Boruto, which is, I don't know. I always think it's kind of interesting when shows do that. I don't know why. Like when I was watching Naruto, I think there was a couple episodes of Naruto that didn't have Naruto in it either, and I just thought it was interesting. Like some of the Sasuke episodes, I believe, didn't show Naruto. Like when he was doing the Team Taka stuff.
Yeah, definitely noticeable. I mean, I don't know if it's good or bad, but
I just it makes me think that sure it's their show, but they're trying to make it like, you know, it's all of the characters' show, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah.
Which I love. I love that. I like how Naruto and Boruto are really trying to push all the different characters doing all different things. It's really nice. It makes it more exciting. You know, their outfits are so different from what they wear when they were kids, too. When you think about it. No, that's not true. Hanabi always dressed like that. But Hinata just looks like a typical soccer mom nowadays.
She's even got that half jacket on.
Exactly.
Too.
That's what I was saying, dude. She's got a minivan out parked out front, too.
No, it's a 4-door SUV.
Oh, shoot, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I gotta protect the fam, protect the kids.
You know, if this was me, I would fail. I hate shopping for people because I never know what to get. And I feel like I'm the worst gift giver ever.
Oh, yeah. Especially for, like, a grandparent, because when you think about your grandparents, like, well, they don't really have any hobbies. They're old. They don't really do much anymore. It's like, I don't know what to get them.
Naruto water.
Narutonic.
Narutonic.
Like we both turned our heads sideways to read it. Mitsuki's like the best
Yep.
friend ever. He's like, yeah, let's do whatever you say, dude. I'm down. Whatever.
Let's go, Mitsuki.
He's like, why do I gotta go? That sucks. He looks at Boruto, like, Boruto, can I stay? We're like, get out of here.
I don't even think Mitsuki cares. He's just like, whatever.
He's just straight up just doing whatever he feels like. He's like, just going with the flow. I bet it's so weird for those two and Hanabi to see how Hiashi became.
Yeah.
It's weird for me just to see it. It's so he's so different.
Because he was very rough.
Yeah.
It was very heartfelt.
Yeah, dude, it feels real good. I really liked that. That was a good moment.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's always like, Hanabi, why don't you get married and have kids too? I need more grandkids to enjoy. I'm gonna die soon. I'm old.
Yeah.
I imagine he probably says that to her. Just like every parent says to their kids.
He's probably like, Hanabi, when are you in Shikamaru? Or, whoa.
Jeez, whoa, dude.
when are you in Konohamaru hooking up?
Oh, I would say that was a much better episode than the samurai one, without a doubt. Ultimately, the best part was the whole Naruto Hiashi talking session. I mean, if we had to sit through 20 minutes of what we just sat through to watch that, it was worth it, I guess.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It wasn't bad.
One thing I want to see, based upon their conversation, and I don't know why this hasn't really dawned on me before, but I want to see somebody draw like a Naruto connections graph, like how many different connections Naruto has with people and how he's affected them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just imagine Naruto loses to Neji in the Chunin exams. That's all undone.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
Well, not
as
only
far as the
that, I
Chunin-
mean, I think if he loses to Neji, it probably wouldn't have ended up the same way either.
Yeah.
I mean, if he lost to Neji, then he probably would have lost a lot of motivation to do much of anything.
Yeah.
Sasuke probably would have never have left the village because he would have felt strong enough because Naruto wasn't the one getting stronger. You know, he would have been like, oh, I'm stronger than Naruto. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and the thing is like I know it's like Naruto's anime, Naruto and Boruto, but I would still love to see like all the connections. I mean, we could go through and list a whole bunch of them. You know what I mean? From Gaara to Neji to Kakashi to Sasuke, to, everybody. You know what I mean? Even Itachi. He sat and had conversations with Itachi. Itachi freaking saved because of the whole crow thing that he put inside him.
Yeah.
Right? The
Kodomatsu
Anyway,
Kami Crow
yeah.
with the Mangekyo ability.
The point is I would just love to see that all drawn out, just like a Naruto connections list.
I mean, if you really get into it, every single filler's got a character that was affected by Naruto. I mean, that's the point of the fillers, basically, is to make Naruto someone that affected someone else's life.
Yeah.
But bigger things, you got like Zabuza even. Like Zabuza was pretty dang affected.
Yeah. Pain.
Oh, yeah.
Who else?
Obito.
I don't know. I just feel like Obito. There's just so many, dude. Every single one of the tailed beasts, especially Kurama.
Hey, do you want to know what's funny about all this? How did Naruto change all these people's lives? With talknojutsu.
Full circle, baby. Full circle.
Oh. Yep, shout out to Naruto for coming up with the name of our podcast subconsciously.
Yeah, hey, shout out to the talknojutsu podcast.
That's us, yep. Oh. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I mean, like I said, if you get into like the fillers though, it's every single episode you have a new character that he's trying to affect in some way.
Yeah.
So it would go crazy. It would be fun though. Because like I said, with like if he would have lost to Neji in the Chunin exams, I really think it would have turned out very differently. Because Naruto probably would have lost a lot of motivation. And then Sasuke wouldn't have ever became as powerful as he was because he wouldn't have left the village because he would have thought, oh, I'm stronger than Naruto, clearly. Like, easy peasy.
Yeah.
That was the whole reason he left, because he's like, oh man, I'm not even stronger than Naruto. Naruto's a wimp. I don't know. It'd be cool though.
Yeah.
It's always fun to think about those hypothetical situations.
Mm-hmm. And I would say overall this episode is pretty okay, I guess. But that's filler.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like we both said, I mean, it was definitely worth it for the Hiashi and Naruto conversation at the end. Oh, when he was talking about how, like, when he was telling that to Neji, I was like, oh, that's true. He definitely listened in on that conversation because everybody in the arena heard it, basically. and that he fulfilled it basically. It was cool.
Yeah. I also liked, just a side note, that Naruto called him father.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was a good feeling.
I was like,
It's like, dang,
Naruto
dude.
as a dad. It's always like, because we've seen all of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, it's really like satisfying to see Naruto with a family now.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? He was alone for so long. I mean, and he had Kakashi, he had I'm
Jiraiya.
blanking, well, Jiraiya, but also what was the sensei's name?
Oh, Iruka.
Aruka, yeah, he had Aruka, and I would say of all of those, probably Aruka and Jiraiya have been like fatherly figures for Naruto.
The way I've kind of looked at it is like Aruka and Kakashi are almost like big brothers, and Jiraiya was more of a dad.
Yeah, that's probably a better way to look at it. But it's like really cool seeing it all. I don't want to, I guess, pan out the way it has.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just really cool.
It's fulfilling.
And
it's fulfilling to see.
That's exactly what
to see where Naruto started and see where he is now. I mean, that's probably one of the greatest parts about the Boruto anime is to see all of the rewards that we've gotten just from sticking with one character this entire time. It's very fulfilling.
I completely agree. Yeah, I agree, 100%.
Well, with that, shall we jump into the next time and then maybe do some long shots? Hopefully, if we don't have another filler episode. I'm sure it's going to be a filler episode, let's be honest. We'll try to do a long shot of the filler, I guess.
Okay.
I'm at 23:42.
Mine's 23:46.
Oh, yeah, I got to sit a little bit longer. All right, I got it.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we get into it, do you see those kids? That's one of the teams we've never seen before.
Yeah.
So this will be like that Team 25 episode where we had the Kakashi guys. I thought it was interesting because during the last episode, we saw these people in the background. I was like, oh yeah, they still actually made characters.
Yeah.
That's weird that they're actually still showing those, And here they are, Whatever. Let's watch it. 3, 2, 1, play. Team 40. Is he led by that guy?
The heck? Is she wearing boxing gloves? Oh, they're mittens. Oh!
Oh, whoa! Oh, dang. It's like a demon! What?
Whoa!
What the heck was that?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta do a pause frame on that.
Oh, I can't pause it because my pause button goes away. I'm gonna use spacebar. Spacebar's better. Look at that demon! What the heck? What is this?
I don't know, bro. It's got like reddish yellow eyes.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a werewolf. That's what it's a werewolf.
I think you're right. It's a werewolf.
What's crazy? The guy that's their teacher. It's the proctor from the original training exams in OG Naruto. I don't remember his name, but that's neat. Do you remember him?
Yeah, he was the guy that was when they were yeah, I know. He was.
Why? I'm just curious. Why is he a teacher? He's way old now. He's like Kurenai's age, or older even. I felt like he was older almost.
Yeah, I feel like he would be older too.
Huh.
Sorry, I'm looking up a definition. I want to see if this translates to anything.
Oh, what are you looking up?
Enko Onikuma, but it might just be.
Oh, that's her name, yeah.
I wonder if it translates to like werewolf or something. All I can find is a gaming headset on Amazon.
Oh, shout out to Amazon for supplying us with that gaming headset. That Boruto branded gaming headset, Enko Onikuma edition.
I think Onikuma is just its own brand, but that would be cool if they made. I'm sure they have like Boruto headphones or something.
Well, yeah, this is basically exactly what I was talking about. It's going to be the episode for this team, like how we had that one for Team 25.
Mm-hmm.
It's very weird that they have these really like interesting jutsus for these side characters that we will most likely not really ever see ever. Like, why are they putting so much emphasis in it? You know?
What? Yeah, a werewolf?
Maybe just because they ran out of things to talk about for filler. So like, oh, let's flesh out those random characters that we gave designs to a while back. That one was wearing gloves. We'll make him a demon underneath those gloves. That'll be great. That'll show him.
Yeah.
That'll show those manga onlys. Oh, I don't know, dude. It's the guy with the weird hat too. It's like a giant hat.
The one little kid that looks like a train
Yeah,
conductor?
that's it. The train conductor hat.
Or like a chimney sweep back in the 20s.
Yep. That's it. This is gonna be a weird episode. It's gonna be like we were talking earlier. It's gonna be another one where Boruto shows up for a second and then you don't see him the entire episode.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I've got a long shot. Okay. This is definitely way out there, but hey, you never know. I predict that she's gonna join her local high school basketball team.
Oh gosh.
And she's gonna turn into a werewolf while she's playing the game.
You can't shoot a basketball with those mittens on now, can you?
And they're gonna call her Teen
Oh
Wolf.
no.
Marty McFly cameo.
Oh shoot.
I don't freaking know, man. I have nothing to say. A werewolf? Really?
I'll give you like a long shot that probably will happen. Like, it's the only thing that really makes sense is they're setting up all these characters, these side characters. My long shot is eventually they're going to be relevant for some big fight that happens, and we're going to see them and know exactly the kind of stuff they can do for these fights because we already know their jutsus because of these fillers. Pretty much it. That's all I got.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Has there ever been anyone, like, the only person I can think of that's kind of like this is Jugo, that like he changes, like something happens,
like a physical deformation.
Yeah.
I mean, other than
like,
curse mark stuff, yeah, Jugo would be his is curse mark stuff too, but you didn't have the curse mark.
Do you think she's cursed with something, or do you think that's just her jutsu? She turns into a werewolf.
Well, it said it was passed down via clans, so I would assume it's something more akin to jutsu or to Jugo. Excuse me, more akin to Jugo rather than the curse mark that was made from Jugo.
But I think they definitely said a curse. Let me just go back.
Yeah.
Through. I think they said something about a curse, and maybe she was just saying, "Oh, I am cursed because of this."
Yeah, I mean, you sure would feel that way, wouldn't you? If that was what you had in your clan.
Hey, maybe being a werewolf's cool. Like, I'm not a werewolf.
I mean, it seems like she loses complete control of herself when this happens. So I don't know if it's gonna help out that much.
Well, she even said it. Like her power's getting stronger, but she doesn't know how to control.
Gotcha.
They did not say anything about it.
No curses.
No curses.
Yeah, I mean, Jugo's pretty much the only one I can think of that really had a bodily transformation, other than people who had curse marks, which was very similar to Jugo. So this could be pure nature chakra type of stuff. So
you wouldn't consider like because when Orochimaru uses his snakes, like his arms turn into snakes.
No, I wouldn't count that as a transformation. That's more of just a jutsu. Okay. Because Mitsuki does it too.
Yeah, I guess my question is the transformation that she's going through, you would say that is jutsu, or is that just how she is? That's like a family thing.
Well, I would say it's like Jugo. So it's like a clan thing, but I think it's nature energy chakra. So you know how Naruto builds it up for Sage Mode?
Yeah.
And you know how like Jiraiya, when he does it, his nose gets all warts and stuff like that. It starts turning into a frog. And when he was training, they said if he didn't control it right, he would turn into a frog. I think that's basically what this is. That makes sense. Because Jugo, I mean, he can kind of control it, but when he goes fully into it, he can't really control it. And that's probably what this is. It's probably just another clan that has nature energy chakra really strongly with their clan. But yeah, I mean, obviously that's the main focus is that person. But the other two, I don't even know what they're gonna do. The train conductor guy, it looks like he's just gonna be throwing a bunch of weapons. He's gonna be a weapon guy. I don't know why. I just feel like kunais are gonna be flying out of that dude's hands.
Or coal rocks, just rocks.
Just rocks of coal. Yeah.
Lumps of coal.
I'm Santa Claus. And the other person, I don't even know. I have no guesses whatsoever. Like, let me get a good look at them again. This looks like Hinata's haircut, basically. Hinata and Sumiere's haircut mixed.
That's what I was gonna say. It looked like a young Hinata, but she's wearing like high-heeled boots.
Oh,
They look
really?
like witch boots.
I need
Yeah,
to.
if you go to the first frame,
Where it shows like the
I guess
squad.
it's not the first frame,
let
but
me
yeah, it
mute
shows
it.
the squad.
I'm going.
Oh,
Oh,
it is
yeah,
the
it's like
first
straight up stilettos.
Yeah, dude, she's got witch boots on. She's gonna be riding a broom in this episode.
So she's a witch. Is what you're
Yeah.
telling me. That's really weird. Because she's like wearing these witch boots, but she got the toes cut out just like every other sandals.
Yeah. What the heck?
Dude, it's such a weird show that we're watching. Oh. She just straight up looks like Sumiere with black hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. It's Sumiere with black hair, and she wears her headband around her waist like Lee.
Rock Lee.
Yep. I have no idea what their jutsus would ever even be. Like I said, I'm just looking at it. I bet train. That's my guess. Train conductor is a weapon specialist, and the other one is just fast. That's it. She's just known for being fast. She's quick, like a ninja. I mean, like really good ninja. I guess they're all ninjas, but you know what I mean. You know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
She's a body flicker, not like Shisui, but close. I don't know.
One more thing before we go. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna tell you. You'll be mad. Let's finish.
What?
I was just gonna tell you the next the next episode after this one's title.
Oh, it's just filler again, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Is it a continuation of these same people?
no, but it's worse.
Mitsuki's cat too? Episode 2, Mitsuki's cat?
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be horrible, but it sounds really weird.
What is it? I gotta hear now.
The mind transfer jutsu that succumbed to potato chips.
So it's gonna be... it probably won't be terrible. I mean, it's gonna be... Who are they? Team 10? It'll be Team 10. That's kind of cool.
When I hear potato chips, I think of Joji and Chocho.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be Chocho and Inojin.
Inojin?
Yeah, Inojin and Chocho are gonna be doing stuff. That's why it's Team 10. So Shikadai is gonna be there. What's the one after that? Now I'm curious.
That's all we got.
Oh, that's the only one we have.
Yeah. But speaking of that, I got a question now. When Ino or Inojin do mind transfer, can Inojin do it?
Yeah, he's not very good at it. He doesn't like it.
So when they do a mind transfer to somebody else's body, do they still have the same bodily cravings that person would have? So if they go into like Choji's body, and if he's hungry at that moment, are they hungry too?
I doubt it because Choji's technically still in there. Like, he would still be in there. It wouldn't be Inojin taking over his, like, mindset, because Choji's still in there. He's just being suppressed, really.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's why you've seen people in the past kind of fight it off a little bit. I mean, obviously I don't know everything, but that's just kind of my guess.
No, that makes sense.
In my opinion, the mind transfer jutsu is one of the most overpowered jutsus that doesn't get used very much. It's so powerful, but they never use it. Like, Inojin doesn't like it, so he doesn't really learn to do it. Ina was useless. She was just as useless as Sakura was. Like,
Oof. Truth hurts.
She's done one thing in the entire series that was even good, and it's because her dad basically told her to, because he died.
Yeah.
Your dad's like, all right, you gotta transfer like a radio to everybody, just like I did but I'm dead now, so
You do it.
yep. I mean, what else has he done? I legit can't think of any other thing. That's it. All she's been is she's been a thought and a radio, a glorified radio for one episode.
Hey, but it's a good thought, okay? She's a thought, but she's a darn good one, okay?
Goodness.
She's good at what she does.
Anyway, everybody, thank you for watching or listening to this episode of the Talk No Jutsu podcast. Last time I said I was going to get the SoundCloud stuff up. I did it yesterday. So I did it. I definitely did. I have the SoundCloud stuff up. It's updated now. I was slow. I'm sorry. I forgot to do it multiple weeks in a row. But I'll do better with it. And this episode should be on SoundCloud the same time it's up on YouTube. If you've got any comments about the show or about Boruto, feel free to leave them into the YouTube comment section, the SoundCloud comment section, our Twitter at talknojutsu.cast, or Gmail talknojutsu.cast@gmail.com. And tell us what you think. Tell us what you think what's going to happen in this next filler, because it's so exciting and we'd love to hear what you guys think. Or if not, you can tell us about what you think about Boruto or Naruto as a show in general, because there's many things to talk about. Feel free to ask us any questions you might have as well. We'd love to answer them. We'd do our best to do some research on them as well if we don't know the answer, because it's really fun to do research on Naruto. I really enjoy it, actually. But thank you, Skylar, for being here with me.
Of course, man. Thanks for the invitation.
It's not an invitation. You're forced. I'm just kidding.
Oh, is this an unpaid internship?
It's unpaid internship.
Yeah. Do I gotta put this on my resume?
You should, dude. Every time you get a resume for jobs, like, was on Talk No Jutsu podcast many weeks in a row. Oh, thanks again, everybody, for listening. We'll see you in the next one. Take care and have a good one.
Peace.